This morning we left Kingman, Arizona, hopped on Interstate 40. We are heading west just for a few miles to get to a place where we can get off and get on old Route 66. And then we'll be traveling down Route 66 up into the mountains to a little town called Oatman. Oatman is populated by burros. So it's a very popular spot to go to, and we are going to be driving up that way on old Route 66. Going to be interesting. There's a couple little sites we're going to try to see while we're up there, and we'll get video of it all. But right now, as you can probably tell, we are in a construction zone, so it's not fun at all. So anyhow, stay with us, be with us on this trip, and let's see what we can find. Bed where water flows whenever there is a lot of water. And then this is another wash here, Secret Pass wash. And as you can see, it goes that way, and then over on Nancy's side, it goes that way. So it's just a way that the water, when the water comes from the monsoon rains, it has a way to flow. But I hope you can hear me over the wind. That's the way we came. That's the way we're going. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing, but we did find a rest stop. And there it is. Don't know if I particularly want to use it, but it is here. They do have a rest stop. So we are at Cool Springs. It's a little roadside stop here. It says we're about to enter the Sidewinder. 191 turns in 8 miles with no guardrails. So that's going to be interesting on this portion of Route 66. And as you can see, quite a few people stop here just to get pictures and such. There is a restroom. You going to use it, Nance?
Yeah, go look at the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of got it just sort of boxed in here, this place, but it's interesting. It says yes, this is a restroom. But the scenery is real pretty around here also. But I'll get some more video if anything looks interesting. They do have a garden hose there. I think it's hooked up to the restroom. I don't know. So it looks like they do have a little gift shop here. Drinks and such that you can get. Just a cool little place here along Route 66. So we're leaving Cool Springs with our wallet just a slight bit lighter. Got some cool stickers to go on our cups and such. Our next stop is Schaefer Springs. We will look for that, and I'm going to hand this over to Nancy here, and she's going to be doing the videoing from here on out because of how crazy windy this road is going to be. just stopped here, and we're going to look back here first off over the valley. You can see how pretty that scenery is through there. Then I'm going to swing the camera around. There's some cholla up here, especially a patch of cholla up there. And then over here it's like, oh look, there's steps. Let's go up these steps. Where we're going to is a place up here. It's called Schaefer Springs. There's a natural spring up here. So let's go up these steps and check out this spring. But let's avoid that. Yeah. There are wild burros all through here. And I know I'm going to have to help Nancy up these steps a little bit. And this section of Route 66 is famous as a challenge for motorcycles because there's 191 turns along this stretch of road. And on the way here I was just thinking, can you imagine coming through here without air conditioning in the summertime? That would be pretty intense.
These steps went backwards.
Yeah, the steps are
Downhill.
the steps are not even.
Well, they slant
Yeah.
down.
So be careful. We'll probably need to be more careful coming back down. All right. And it should be right up in here. So I'm going to have to help Nancy through this section right here. There's our car down there. Nancy's wearing her hiking sandals.
This is easier.
That's easier?
Look at steps instead of sliding.
Okay. And I took the wrong turn. Let me come around this way. And there's a spring here. You can see the water.
It's gushing.
Yes, it's a gushing spring coming out of there. And then if we go over here, we will see somebody made this wall here of stone and concrete, and now there's water that collects here in this spring. And at one point somebody had put goldfish in here, but this is the spring here. You can see it looks like some water seeps out of a little hole there. There's probably water that seeps out there and fills this little spring, but I don't see any goldfish in there. They're probably all gone. And then there's where the water now runs, seeps on down that way. And it's a pretty nice little view from up here. There's our car. And we're up fairly high. I'm gonna let Nancy come on up and have a look in here and let her take a drink. I'm just kidding. The water looks like it's full of algae. That plant over there is blooming, actually. So this is Schaefer Spring along old Route 66. A lot of people don't even know this place exists. There it is. I did see a little fish.
Where?
Right in here. There's a little fish, a goldfish right there. Right there. And I did see one.
Oh.
There it is. There they are. Look at them. Look at them. There are goldfish still in here.
Look, we're nuts.
Who would have thought it? Look at them all.
There's tons of them.
There are a lot. Oh my goodness, they are dark orange. They are having a feeding frenzy. Wow, there's a lot of them. Oh man, there's a lot. That is pretty cool. Who would have thought? So Nancy's still feeding them over there, but I notice here's another little seep here that water is coming out and running down, and you can see how these plants are just trying to stay near that water source. So we're going to make our way back to the car, and then continue on over to Oatman. Well, we had a good time hiking up there to Schaefer's Fish Bowl, right up there. So now we're going to head on over to Oatman. So it's back down Route 66 and down the winding roads. The long and winding road. I'll stop right there. So we've made the climb from way down there. Let me get over here toward the edge so you can see it a little better. From way down there. And we are at Sitgreaves Pass. Elevation, according to the sign, 3,550 feet. So I think from here it's downhill into Oatman. But let's have a look. Let's walk up here to the top of the pass and have a look over. Mojave County, historic Route 66 on that sign. So I'm going to cross the road here. And oh, look down through there. Isn't that pretty? I know some people think it's not pretty. I do. The mountains, the hills, the desert. I know I'm strange that way. But let's look over here. So here's the pass. We just passed through the pass. Now we're going to be heading down that way through there. And somewhere down there is Oatman. We'll also be passing through some areas where they used to do some mining down there, and we'll be seeing some of that. I think there's still some active mines down there, as you can probably see looking down here. I think part of that's still an active mine down there, but we will hop back in the car and head on down Route 66 and get on down to Oatman. we made it to Oatman, and we are going to walk around and check out the sights, and we'll let you also have a see at what we're enjoying around here. I see a bunch of burros down the street here, so let's go check them out. Well, it's windy here. I thought it was going to be windy tomorrow, but I guess it's going to be windier tomorrow. And you can see lots of little shops and restaurants around. There's a burro over there. There's Nancy over here. Let's see what she's doing. Is this it? All right, let's walk on down here. Well, hi there. How are you? Yeah. All right. So everybody's trying to do the same thing I am, and that's see burros, feed burros, and avoid, well, hello, and avoid where burros have, use the restroom. I don't know what the human population is here, but the burro population is pretty good. And Nancy saw some burros as we were coming across the mountain pass there. So, oh, Nancy's like, Paul, come here. What? Okay. So I think someone gave her some food or something. Well, that one doesn't want anything. He's being a snob. Get your thumb out of the way. Nance, hold your hand perfectly flat. Yes, like that. Or they will grab that thumb. Gotta have a lesson in how to feed burros. You got to have your hand perfectly flat, or whatever is sticking up, they will think it's food. I'd say the biggest thing you got to watch out for here in Oatman are the burro bombs that are everywhere. And not really supposed to feed them in the street. We're supposed to feed them over this way because they block the street. So this is down toward the end of town. Again, if you like touristy spots, this is a place to be. It's just an interesting old town. At least probably 125 years old, the old town, because I know the hotel was 1902. So it's pretty cool just seeing an old place still going after all those years. And I mean, there is nothing else around. I mean, there's a mine back up that way. I don't think there's much of anything down that way for quite a few miles. So it's like it still survives here in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to wrap it up here and then head on back. Well, we've walked the length of Oatman. Nance, what do you think?
Very interesting. Very interesting.
So we are on our way
sugar
back
saloon.
to our car. Yes, a sugar saloon. Yes. We're on our way back to the car. We're going to avoid the burro bombs and head on out. And I think we've had a good day here. I think Nancy's looking forward though to getting back and maybe jumping in the pool for a little bit. So we've had a good time, good drive, seen lots of stuff, and now it's time to head back.
That burro just unloaded.
Oh my! Don't wanna walk through that burro bomb.
Oh, don't eat it.
Oh, don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Oh my! I'm glad you guys aren't seeing this. Anyhow, we'll talk to you later and enjoy the video. Well, It says we just survived 191 curves, 8 miles, Arizona Sidewinder. So we cheated death once again, apparently.